Got to teach you guys how to do a parallel line with your compass and straight edge. How to do a parallel line. So here's what you'll be given. A line and a point. I need a line that's parallel to M but going through P. So we should end up not like that, obviously, but something like this at the end, okay, of our construction. Got to go through P, parallel to M. First thing you guys need to do, grab your straight edges. Grab your straight edges. Make a transversal through P going through M. So make a line. I don't care at what angle. It doesn't matter to me at what angle. It's got to go through P and M. So make a line, and this will be a transversal. I don't care the angle it goes through. Everyone's got a line that goes through at any angle. All right, now what you've created is down here, you've probably created an angle, right? You've created an angle down here, and everyone see here from here up, I've created an ray. What we're going to do is we're going to copy this angle right here onto this ray. That's our goal. Copy this angle right here, this angle onto this ray. All right, let's do it. Put your compass point on the vertex of the angle we're copying right now. And what I want you to do is make an arc that goes through both sides of that angle. Now, I did this yesterday with 2 of my geometry classes, and I'm starting to see kids have problems with constructions when they make huge arcs. You don't need to make them huge, all right? Try to make them small. Okay, we don't need to make these long, huge arcs because then they start intersecting each other and confusion happens. So that's all I need right now. Make sure it goes through both sides of the angle we're copying. Now go up to ray P now. Go up to the point P on your ray and do the same arc. And again, don't make these huge here. I don't want these arcs to intersect. I just want the compass point on P, make an arc through that ray. Again, hopefully I don't want them to intersect. It's just going to get confusing. So everyone's good? 2 arcs, one above the other. Hopefully not intersected. Because we're only going to make one more arc, and that's it. This is only a 3 arc construction. All right, go back to the original arc you made down here. Do you see how it intersects that angle in 2 spots, here and here? So why don't you mark those 2 spots right now where it intersected. And then put your both compass point and pencil on those points. You're not going to make any markings. I just want your compass opened up to those 2 points. Got them opened up, taking this slow. Now, go back up to your ray, but go up to where that arc intersected the ray. Don't go to point P. See where I'm at right here? That's where I want you to be, right where the arc intersected the ray. And here's your 3rd and final arc mark. Make an arc that intersects that second one on the ray. Right there. There's your 3rd and final arc mark. See how it's nice? Everyone see what I'm talking about? It's nice to see when they're all separated. I don't have a bunch of arcs running into each other. And hopefully now you can grab your straight edge, line up point P with that point of intersection, and hopefully they line up nice and parallel to line out. Look all right? All right, let's talk. before we move on to the next construction, what markings can I put on my diagram now? You just made two lines that are parallel. Put the arrows on there, right? Now they're parallel. And I'll ask you this question because you are in an above average math class. Why are they parallel? What did we just do here? What do you know about these two angles? They're congruent because we just copied them. And what's the name for them in this unit? So they're two angles that are corresponding and congruent. What's that imply? Your line's got to be parallel. Like it? There you go. Now you're going to practice it as I walk around on the next one. Oh, I don't like it that you gave me that it's a vertical line. Turn your paper then. All right. If you don't like that, turn your paper so it's horizontal. Make your transversal first, right? Make your transversal. And then start copying your angles. I'll be around to help. All right, one more time. Go to number 3, one more time. Okay, now we're going to do something unique with it now, your parallel line construction, something a little unique. Let's read through the directions together here. Using a point and the line below, construct a quadrilateral. Anybody know anything about a very simple fact about quadrilateral?
It's got 4.
4 sides. That's all you need to know for this one. 4 sides. But there's got to be something special about 2 of those sides. 2 of those sides have to be parallel and have to have the length of A and B. So if I did a quick sketch right now, not the greatest, but that's what I need here at the end. Or it could be flipped, B could be on top, A could be on the bottom. But that's what I need. So what I want you guys to do right now, and I'll review it again with you. Everyone have a point and a line. Let's make a parallel line through the point. So ready? First step, draw what? Draw a transversal through the point and the line. Take your straight edge. Draw a transversal through the point and the line. We're going to take our compass, put it on where the point of intersection of the transversal and the line was. Make the arc through. Again, please don't make it a huge arc. And remember, some of you guys forgot this on the last one. These constructions are all done on the ray above, right? The ray above it. So now I go up to the end point, and I make another arc through that ray right there. Ah, shoot. Let me redo this. Right on the ray I have up here, I'm going to make that same arc. Hopefully I have 2 arcs right above each other that don't intersect. Go back down to that first arc. It should have intersected your angle in 2 spots. Take your compass and open it up to those 2 spots. You guys can go ahead if you need to. Open it up to those 2 spots. Then back up to your ray. But make sure we go to not A. Don't go to the end point. We're putting our compass on the arc intersection point where the ray and the arc meet. And then what we're going to do is make our third and final arc. So take a look. So these 2 right here should intersect. If they don't intersect, and some of you ran into this in the last one when I came over, make your first one longer. All right, make your first one longer. So you have 3 arc marks here. Draw in, if you haven't already, draw in your parallel line. So we have the parallel part, right? Now we need the four sides and lengths A and B. So everyone, let's do A first. So open up your compass to A. Open up your compass to A. It's got to go on one of the parallel lines. Okay, A has to be copied onto one of the parallel lines. So what I'm going to suggest is start it either up top from the point you're given or on the bottom where that transversal intersected. And you can do this on the right side of the transversal or the left side. It doesn't matter. I'm going to do mine on the left side just because there's less arc marks over there. So I'm going to take line segment A and I'm going to copy it on this side of the transversal. Just because there's less arc marks over there. You could do it on the right too. You could copy this on the right. And you could copy it on the bottom too if you wanted to. A doesn't have to be on top. So I'm just going to make a little arc mark right here on this new parallel line. And now this has a length of A. Again, hey, take a look. This could be done here, here, here. I could have done it at any spots. Now let's do B. Copy B. And if I put A here, where's B have to go now? On the bottom, on the left side. It has to go opposite wherever you put A. So here's where B is going to go for me. And again, I'm just going to make a nice little arc mark that goes through. Here's B. Where do I get my four sides now? I have A and B, which are parallel. How do I get four sides out of this? How do I make a quadrilateral out of this now? Go ahead, Nate.
Draw a line through A and B.
What do you mean through A and B?
Like through the points, the end points.
Okay, so wherever A ended, wherever B ended, I'm going to join those with my straight edge. I'm going to have segment A here. Segment B. And then here's my fourth side right here. Does it look the greatest? No, but guess what? It's four sides and A and B are parallel to each other. One last time, I could have made this on the other side of the transversal. A and B could have flipped. Four different versions of this. Questions from you guys? So I think parallel lines were good. We've done this 3 times now. Last thing, and here's the other part of this unit is how do I do a perpendicular line? And my answer is we've done this already. So this is going to be a quick review right now. We have done perpendicular lines before. And I hate to break it to you, it's not this, right? It's not the fish we used to do. Can never do that on a line. You can only do it on a line segment. So anybody want to coach me up here, teach me? Remember how I do this? The parallel line, if I can't do the fish, or the perpendicular line. It's got to look like this at the end, right? Form a right angle. Come on, give me a break. Let's go. All right, put your compass point on P. Here we go. No one wants to do it. And then open up your compass so you can make an arc that does what? What do you think? Intersects M in 2 spots. There you go. If you want, mark those 2 points that it intersected M in, because we're about to go there. After you make that first arc, it's not needed, but I prefer that you open up your compass a little wider, just slightly wider. Put your compass point on one of those points of intersection. And then you can take a look, you can make an arc below the line or above. It doesn't, I prefer not both, but make an arc either below or make a little arc above the line. It's up to you, your call. So I'm going to make mine below. Go head over to the other point of intersection and make those 2 intersect each other. And if they don't intersect, you might have to go back and make the first one longer. Yep, grab your straight edges. And one last thing I need on here. Thank you. Why, Spence? Darn right they do. You're like a machine back there. All right, one more. Now the point is on the line. Same construction. You determine now if you want to do an arc above or an arc below that intersects 2 spots. Go ahead. I'll walk around and help you out if you need it. Once you're done, you can go right to the assignment.